Good evening, everybody. Hopefully we're live. Hopefully the speaker's working. Hopefully. This has done so many upgrades tonight. It's the trouble when you don't do a show for a little while. But things need upgrading, software updates, blah, blah, blah. But anyway, I'm here. You're here. Good evening to everybody. One or two of you in chat. Let's say a few hellos. Mick King, top of the chat. Good evening to you. Gary Tucker, Craig. Evening, Craig. Good afternoon. Afternoon, Craig. Lynn Smith. Evening, Lynn. Spanner 1. Who else have we got? Michael O. Hi, Mark. Yep. Hi to you. Kenny. Evening, Kenny. Lynn again. Said Lynn. Albert Valenti, good evening to you. Jonathan Bromley, evening, Jonathan. Nice to... Oh, that's YouTube telling me that we are now live. Excellent. Mark Trigwell, evening, Mark. A Vaping Snowman, good evening to you. Daniel, evening to you, Daniel. Spanner 2. Will we have a Spanner 3? Laurie, Kieran, Spanner 4. Gary, I think I said. Kenny 2020, I said. Murray, evening, Murray Robertson, evening to you. Jim Mills, evening, Jim. Paul Dunby, evening, Paul. Albert, I've said. Kenny, I've said. Adrian Mason, good evening, nice to see you. Feels forever ago. Yes, it does, yeah. Put that on. Oh, do you know what I forgot, don't I? I've still got that Larry green colour, and I meant to get rid of that. So, I will not tonight. I will get rid of it for next time. Promise. Live on time. Exactly. Live on time. Now and again it happens. There's only me to look after. Who else have we got? I think that's everyone. No one's... oh, just Josh. Evening, just Josh. Oi, oi. Full of rum. Oh, right, okay. Jaya. Evening, Jaya. Ian Morgan. Stuart Dill. Evening, Stuart. Was it you, Stuart, who had the La Tabaccaria from last time? I think it was. Was it you, Stuart? I think so. If it was, what do you think? How'd you get on with it? Because I haven't heard. Ants in my eyes. Evening, ants in my eyes. That sounds nasty, doesn't it? That sounds like what's his name? Going on, I'm a celebrity. What's his name? Hancock. Oh dear. I think at least the other contestants won't have to worry about doing any tasks, will they? I think they'll all go to Matt Hancock. But I think he's a late arrival, isn't he? But probably another good reason not to watch that programme. Don't know. Make your own minds up. Lee, evening Lee. Phoenix Vapes, I think I've said. If not, evening to you. The Vaping Snowman, I definitely said. And Dean giving it up. Oh, wow. I didn't know that. Let's put that on there. Is that a thing, Kenny? Dean giving it up. That's a shame. He's a great reviewer. However, he does have his own job as well, so I guess may just need a break. Oh, and Stuart, yeah, loved it. Still vaping. Good. Very pleased still. Nice to hear that you liked it. So is that a thing? I think I'm right in saying, Stuart, that was probably your first try of La Tabaccaria, wasn't it? So is it something you would repurchase, having now tried it? So let me know about that. Neil Pitts, evening to you. Right. What am I vaping on? Well, I'm on the K-Fun X on my Easy mod, which I think goes rather well on there. This is my shiny Easy mod that I've used for absolutely ages. So it's all the plastic that's sort of gone shiny. So enjoying that. And inside there, I've got some Virginia, but not the Virginia that you will be used to me using and seeing. This was a sample sent to me by La Tabaccaria. There you go. There's the sample, and it's their extra dry 4-pod. Now, I know I'm old, but I know this isn't a pod. But basically, the advantage of this is that it doesn't gunk the coil up. Now, when did I put this in here, this liquid? I think it was Saturday. So maybe in a little while I'll take the bottom off. We'll have a look at the cotton, because a naturally extracted tobacco liquid after 4 days would be pretty bleh. But this is still vaping great, and I just wanted to see how long it would last before it sort of started tasting funky. And at the moment, I have to say, it's still vaping just like it was at the start. So the advantages are, I guess, even for us people with RTAs, you know, they don't have to be for pods. So, you know, they can be for RTAs as well. But the coil does last, and the cotton a lot longer. So more about that in a little while. What else am I vaping on this dinky little thing here? Still loving this. I've got a clear battery wrap on here. So yeah, don't anyone think I haven't got a wrap on there, because there is a wrap, battery wrap. I haven't just pulled the wrap off. Let's actually, so you can, there you go. You can see that there is a wrap on there. I think sometimes you can see it better there, look. So just thought it would look quite nice. Fire it up again. There you go. So it almost looks like a stainless steel tube, quite like that. And one of my customers bought me these wraps, sent it in the post. Thought that was nice, via a seller. So anyone interested, I'll see if I can find a link, if anyone else wants to do that. Dead easy to do. If no one's put a battery wrap on before, just a heat gun, just, you know, the decorator's heat gun. Just warm them up and they shrink in. Lovely. So, and inside there, I've got the normal Virginia, naturally extracted, concentrate, and made up that 9mg. With a little AMU bridge. Didn't say that inside there. So if you can see it, just about. So you can see it's a lot darker, the liquid inside there. So, incidentally, I got a little gift. Another little gift. You can't see it from there, can you? Nice Bosch new shirt. See if I can listen to this side. It's this side. No, it's this bloody side. Look at that. La Tabaccaria. Hold yourself up. There you go. So finally got one. I teased Federico on our live and said, what have you got to do to get one of those polo shirts? And he sent one in the post. What a top man. Top man he is. Right, what's everyone been saying? Oh my word, I've skipped. Right, here we go. I'm back. I've caught up. I think Stuart said that was presumably about Dean. Didn't know that. I haven't watched Dean for a little while. Yeah, it's a shame. Dean's good. I like Dean. Mark Triggle, been enjoying the 5.0 vape by KAV9, top notch, cracking with nets. Jolly good, excellent. Yes, would but can't mix. Stuart, no, Stuart, come on, Stuart. I made a video, an absolute easy, step-by-step video, how to mix your concentrates. But don't worry. We have, let's see if I can, table camera, I think. Is it this one? Yeah. Right. 3 new flavours. These are on their way. Oh, shall I get them so they actually fall in line on the top? Now, these are slightly different. These are part of the same range that I held up here, the Virginia that I was vaping. And how they work is they're 60ml bottles and you mix them up to what you want in. Right, so if you want 3, basically there's 20 milliliters of, I haven't mixed this one up. Don't know if you can see it because they're in dark bottles, but there's 20 ml already in the bottle of concentrate. And if you want 3 milligram strength, you would put 1 nick shot and 3 booster shots. We'll call them, they are called booster shots. There you go. 70-30 VG PG, just with no nicotine in. So that would make you 3 milligram strength. 1 of them, 3 of them in that bottle. Shake it up. Job done. If you want 6 milligram strength, take 1 of them away and put 2 nick shots in. You know where this is going, don't you? 9 milligram and 12 milligram. There you go. And that's as easy as that. So if you want 12 milligram strength, shove 4 nick shots in. Jobs are good. All done. Now, Stuart, you tell me you can't do that, please. Because that is dead easy, isn't it? Dead easy. So perhaps that might change you from, you know, being a non-buyer of them, although you love them and don't feel confident to mix them. You could mix them that way and still get the benefit. Craig says he's been thinking of getting the KA. And Curly Chew, good evening to you. Hello, everybody. I think I saw Curly Chew's webcam on Twitter earlier. I'm sure it was Curly Chew's. Kenny, keep forgetting I got all the supplies to make liquid. Yeah, dead easy. Dead easy. I did do, like I say, I did a YouTube video with scales, how to mix it. It really is. When you look at it, you know, in that way, it's very, very straightforward. Mark Trigwell, is the taste as good, Mark? I would say it is as good, but it's different, which sounds odd. But really enjoying it. It's not quite the same. I don't think it's quite as sweet. I think that's basically what I'll get from it. It's like the same, but not as sweet. And I've got a bit of a sweet tooth. So I still, you know, I like both. I still like the normal concentrate as well. But for us busy people, and if we think, do you know what, I don't want, some people with net tobacco, they'll change the coil every day, every single day. For me, every 3 days, because I'm lazy. But this, I think, you know, you'd be good for a good week, if not longer. Good week, if not longer. Craig, the pod nets are some kind of sorcery. Yeah, they are, aren't they? And, you know, there's other ranges in the pod. They call these the super dry, isn't it? Or extra dry. And these are the flavours that I've got coming. The New York, the London, and the Florence. So what I'll hope to do is I'm going to ask Federico if he'll come back on as a guest, maybe for 2 weeks' time. And he can explain more and, tell us all about these, because they are, like everything else, La Tabaccaria, exceptional, in my opinion. Thanks, Daniel. Naturevape, let's be honest, Mark, your idea of tasting funky and the rest of us is completely different. Dirty sod. I have on occasion shown Daniel my coil and he's like, you're rank. So yeah, I do guilty. I do let them go too long normally. Kenny says that looks nice. Yep. Or the Mrs. Hairdryer. Yeah, I see. Kenny was saying it looks nice about the battery wrap. Yeah, it just finishes that off, doesn't it? That's good. Where was it? Oh yeah, Jonathan. Or the Mrs.'s hairdryer to her delight. Yeah, exactly. I've got one of the. I think it's Well, it is Milwaukee. It's a heat gun, but it works off their batteries, and that doesn't get quite as hot probably as the decorators plug in the mains one. So that's perfect. That just puts a nice even heat around that shrink wrap. So it's good. Kenny says, or a lighter, but hold it very far away. Yeah, once they start to shrink, they just go, don't they? They go in. And Craig, you notice in the standard Virginia leaves your decks black. Yeah, it does. Decks and chimney. Yeah, I mean it's naturally extracted tobacco, isn't it, Craig? But yeah, it does leave them very dark. Mark, wow, did you get the mod also? What mod? What mod? Oh, I see. No, just the battery wrap. The mod's mine. That's a KVR little mod. Nice shirt. Yeah, thanks, Adrian. Good, isn't it? So we can come on together if I'm sure he'll agree to. He did say he'd come back on, and I think Federico actually enjoyed it, and it's nice to have a guest now and then as well, isn't it? It's good. Stuart tried, got no flavour on other mixes. No flavour on other mixes. I don't know what mixes you tried, Stuart. What did you try? Oh, thank you, Daniel. There you go. Daniel has put a link in for the battery wrap. Now you all know who bought me my battery wrap. I didn't want to embarrass him. Evening, Jay. Jay's Vape Reviews. There he is. Look, nice to see you, Jay. Jay messaged me the other night and said that anyone wanting the True Tank glass can get it at Purple Vape, I think they're called. But we have discussed that before. But I assume they've still got some left. So I haven't tried ordering there from myself. Kenny, Stuart, if I can learn, so can you. Watch Mark's video. Lol. Yeah, exactly. I mean, that video took longer than probably any other video I've done. It's a simple topic, but it has to come across straightforward. And well, I think it did. I hope I succeeded. Right, what else have we got? Jim, yeah, Cray, Virginia, very tasty but filthy fast. So, do you think this is a good time then to see what this is like after, what would that be? So that's 4 days, and I've vaped this constantly. 4 days, and where's the level on that? Can't see it. Oh, am I looking through? Yeah, looking through the right bit. Why can't I see a level in that? These bottles are so dark. I'm going to say it's about halfway down. Right. Let's move these nick shots out of the way. So how straightforward is that though? 3 milligrams, 6, 9 or 12. They will be on the site very soon. They are ordered from La Tabaccaria. But I did say, I've ordered them, but can you send me samples in advance, which they've done. The reason being, if you look at any of your La Tabaccaria bottles, they have to be done differently for me. They have to have imported by Naturevape on the bottle, things of that sort. So they have to make labels for me. Right, table cam. Move that out of the way there. This could shoot me right in the foot, couldn't it? The coil might be dark, gunky, horrible. So there's the K-Fun. I'll zoom it in a minute. Genuine K-Fun. X. Not that it matters. Right. Well, there's the chimney. It's pretty dark down here, isn't it? See if we can zoom in. This is where it's going to zoom right in too quick. Right, inside the chimney, that's all clean. Stay, please. And let's get the coil. There you go. Not bad. It's cleaner than my skin. Look, dirty old fingers. There you go. So I reckon that's pretty clean, isn't it? That's impressive after 4 days. And it's, like I say, it's just tasting just the same. In fact, if anything, it seems to be getting better as it's going. It's quite weird. I'll have to ask Federico about that. What number was my cave on? Really? No, I don't think so. I don't think they made that many. They might have done. Who knows? There we go. Mark says, thank you to Daniel. I get the feeling he's going to be ordering those battery wraps. Yeah, there was a first set that I had that were a bit almost ultraviolet-y, but these are nice and clear. They don't look pink in the sun, so they're very good. Easy to put on as well. That tastes good. Funny, they don't like being disturbed, do they? Easy to fill, these K-Fun X's. Dead easy. Really loving that about them. Jay, so they're long fills then? They are indeed. But in this country, we don't really have, you know, it's really is a thing in places like Italy. Long fills are quite commonplace. But here, they're not. They're not at all. We don't really do that much, do we? Do for some direct lungs, there's like bottle shots, they're called now, I think, aren't they? But for mouth to lung, it's lacking. And believe it or not, I really struggled to find anyone that sold 70/30 VG/PG in just with no nicotine in a 10ml bottle. And fortunately, Alchemist Cupboard did it, and they'll be on the site as well. I have got them. So everything will be available on the site for you if you want to go that route. Those that want to make your own VG/PG mix and in a big bottle and then tip, entirely up to you. You crack on. Yeah, made my bishops filthy. I mean, Craig, I don't know how you clean yours. I use sodium percarbonate and just hot water, and it's like those little tiny balls, a bit like what's that stuff you put in the Vanish, like Vanish, and then just put it in there for a couple of minutes, and it comes out crystal clear, like brand new. I did a video on that ages ago, and anyone interested, go have a look on my channel and skip all the way back, and it says how to easily clean your RTAs or something like that. But yeah, dead easy. Jay says that would be 70 VG then, I'm guessing. Well, no, not really, Jay, because the 20ml that's in here is like, there's one that isn't done there. So, you know, it's like PG, isn't it? So that will bring you probably down to about 60/40, won't it? When it's mixed up with the 70/30 Nick shot and the 70/30 booster shot. Yay, look at that. Well done, Stuart. I can do that. Yep, that's dead easy, isn't it? So, you know, I think you'll get on well with that, Stuart. Here we go. Jay, swap 2 of the Nick shots for PG Nick shots and you get 50. Yeah, you could do that. To be honest with you, I think it's about right. Where it is with that, I think it's perfect. Oh, how do you pronounce that? Good evening. I'll just put it in chat. Carney Booben? CNC into you. However you pronounce it. Kenny. I watched your video, then Craig talked me through it. I just haven't had a minute to actually make it. You will, Kenny, you will. There you go, Mark. Every day I change the wick. Yeah, a lot of people do, Mark, with net tobacco. It's a daily thing because they do. You know, I must admit, I'll leave mine for 3 days and I'm like, oh, it's tasting a bit naff, this is. And I wonder whether it's me getting used to it or whatever. And I changed the wick and I was just like, you idiot. Why don't you just do it yesterday or even like you on a daily basis? You know, because it really does make a difference with that. But with this stuff, the extra dry, it's not an issue. Not an issue at all. Stuart, where is net shown on the site? Nothing. Yeah, they're on there. Latobacarias all over the place. Can I? How do I share screen? Or perhaps, Daniel, do you want to put a link in chat for where the Latabacaria nets are? These, Stuart, these aren't in yet. They're, as I explained, they're on their way. But as we sit at the minute, they're just 3. That's a lie. They sent 9 samples, and I've sent Nathan from Netvape. I've sent him one of each of the 3 flavours, and I've sent Kieran AVC one of 3 flavours as well, all 3 flavours as well. So expect some reviews coming shortly. I thought it'd be quite nice to, you know, get, so you can listen to me, but, you know, get 2 other people as well to give their verdict and opinion, and, you know, it carries more weight, doesn't it? Get on with it, Kenny. Get on with it. Just Josh, 2 to 3 days rewick. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I would say so. Daniel Stewart, home screen, click on Latabacaria. Yes, at the top, there's a big Latabacaria. It should take you to all the products. Craig, nice, yes, get fed on. Good guy, best nets. Federico, yeah. Ian above the clouds, good evening to you. Hope you're well. I think actually I saw a Facebook friend request from you, Ian. Don't take it personally that I haven't accepted it. I probably will accept it because I like you. I don't do Facebook much, honestly. I know I should, but I just don't. I'll get. Stuart, DJ scene looking short fills Mark just showed off. Yeah, they're the long fills, Stuart, and they're not on there yet, as I just said. So, but they will be. They will be on there. I'm going to say probably a couple of weeks. They might be here in a couple of weeks. I hope so. What's just Josh put there? Unsure about these tobacco juices. Last time I vaped anything tobacco was 12 years ago when I quit the oily rags. Yeah, what I'd say, Josh, is how the analogy I described the other, a few months ago now probably, was a bit like, you know, when you follow someone smoking a pipe and you think, God, that smells nice. But if you were to take that pipe off him, say, give us a pull on that, and you ever go on his pipe, you're like, ah, horrible, can't. What you actually get with these is you are vaping like that smell. You're getting the flavour of the tobacco, but without what you would associate with the tobacco. So I would suggest, Josh, try one. Like I think Stuart Dill, I don't think he'd never tried nets before, which is why I particularly asked him tonight. You know, if you could tell us how you feel, because a lot of people say, you know, I like my banana, I like my custards, I like my fruits, I like my menthol, or whatever. And yes, we all do, but we've got in our head, like, I don't want to ever touch tobacco again. That's like, no, I tried to get away from tobacco. I don't want to be reminded of it. Other people would say, I didn't get addicted to custard. I got addicted to tobacco, and that's what I want. I want that flavour, you know, of the actual tobacco. So keep an open mind is all I'd say. I don't see Kieran or Laurie. If they are they genuinely here? Adrian. No, I haven't seen him yet. I know Kieran has changed all his shift patterns. You know, so I don't think he'll be. He might come on as a guest every now and again, but it'll be quite rare, I think, judging by the sound of it. He has to work now every Tuesday night, so he probably still will pop on here and just explain that himself to everyone. I know he wanted to, and I have no problem with that. You know, so, but I think that's what's going to happen. You know, as with all the way that the world is at the moment, everyone's having to change shifts and work different hours and stuff like that. And this latest thing has really kicked Kieran's workload. I think they're struggling to get staff. He's having to cover shifts as well. So all a bit awkward, but you know, hopefully it will get resolved. Hopefully. Oh yes, Mark True. Yeah, the La Tabaccaria mod Federico promised you. Yes, he sent it. He did send it, and it's downstairs beside my chair. I have been vaping it. I forgot that. Well done. Yeah. I'll tell you what. Next time, I'll tell you what I think of it next time. Right, yeah, that's right, Daniel. I explained that as well. Oh, right, Craig, that was sorry, that was me messaging Laurie in the group, telling her show's on. Right, on with you. Gotcha. I didn't see anything come through in the group. That's our little WhatsApp group. If anyone's interested, love that group. You know, we've got people in there that are so helpful, and there's informative little chats. Anyone wants to know a question, I'm trying to think of anything randomly. It's in there, you know, so it's nice. It's not one of these groups that is like degenerated into some sort of crappy bitch fest. You know, it really isn't like that. You know, it's worked out really well. So there's only a few of us in there, not masses. And anyone interested in joining, my mobile phone number is on the website, on the homepage. Just send me a message or something, and I'll invite you. Blue Tropic by Nevins, Stuart Dill. Right. No need for apologies. Curly Chew, what's Curly Chew put? So, Mark, thoughts on the stubby? Any plans for a Nest RBA? Is it possible? Do you think the dot mod is dead due to borrow craze? I don't think it's dead. I've got mine here. I haven't used mine in a while, to be fair, but it is still here with its little panels. Doodaloo. I don't know what that was. Some message coming through. I have just got to keep an eye on my phone because mother had a lot of problems lately, so I just want to keep an eye on that in case we have a problem tonight. So no, I don't think the dot mod's dead. I still think the dot mod has a place. It's still a cracking little all-in-one. I think I love it, the dot mod. In fact, I may well use mine again shortly. What else did you put? Thoughts on the stubby? I know it's been a very good seller, the stubby, and I haven't heard a lot of problems with it, build quality wise or anything like that. And it takes a stonking load of juice, doesn't it? So yeah, I think the stubby's been good, been popular. I don't stock it, but I think it's been pretty good. And any plans for a Nest RBA? No, I don't think that would work that well in a Nest. I don't think it would. And to be honest, the Nest RDA commercially was poor. let's just leave it at poor. Michael, leading to you. Hi Mark. To be honest, I'm new to borrow tanks and bridges. I'm looking for the ED KBR, and what tank should I get? And will the new Kylin M fit the KBR? Right, not sure about the Kylin. What I would say, I have actually still got a few of these, but I'm checking them before they go out because some of them, the battery was really tight. So I don't let mine go out unless they're right. And, I have a way of adjusting that. So that's fine. And the bridge, what's it called? The AMU bridge. Let's see if I can share this screen. Is it www? I think so. Yes. Oh, shit. Shit. Hang on, everyone. Let me go on here first. Naturevape. Bosh. Are you of age? Yes, I am. Right. Now let's share the screen. Or am I already sharing it again? No, I'm not. Right, I am now. Now let me come on here. Move that away. Best place you can go is brands 5A Vape if I haven't got something in the way of it, which I have. Bugger. Let's move that out of there, over there. Try again. Brands. Oh, bloody hell. Come on. Where's 5A Vape? It's at the top there. Oh, come on, Mark. Here it is, right down the bottom, you idiot. Right. The bridge I would recommend is this one, the AMU. That is a cracking little bridge. It really is. And you've got a choice of different airflow pins for it. So if I go on to that. You can order it with just the bridge, which comes with a 1.3mm airflow pin in, which isn't bad. It's just a touch tight for me. I like the 1.4. So if you want it with mouth to lung pins, it's that one. So it comes up at $29.99. That's with, so you get 4 pins with that. The one that comes with it and 3 extra. And if you like the direct lung ones, hit that. And if you want, but all the pins, airflow pins, it's $34.99. All right, so that's the bridge I would recommend to go in there. That, for a beginner, that is such a simple bridge and it works so well. Why didn't that unshare my screen? Or did it? Have I just got this thing in the way? No, it didn't. Right, it did then. So, yeah, that's what I would recommend. There's a lot of other bridges that you might like the Dope. The Dope is good. Those two really, I would have said, are probably the easiest ones at the minute. So, Michael, I hope that helps you. And the KBR, I'll get them on the site fairly soon. They won't be long. So again, if you want to message me, just send me a text or an email, and I'll be in touch with you. We'll sort it out. Lee, watch out, slug time. What's slug time? Slug time. What's slug time, Lee? Don't know what you mean. Mark, what's the largest round wire you do? You mean the thickest? Can't remember, Paul. It's on the site. Whether you want it on Canthal, stainless steel, or Ni80, go under accessories and wire. I think it's under wire. You're going to make me work tonight, aren't you? Let's have a look. Let's try again. Accessories. Round wire, Ni80. So if you then go into that round wire, you've got all the gauges there to choose from. There you go, 0.64 millimeter down to 0.2, and the American wire gauges are beside there as well. So they're all in there. Oh, so tight to hit that. Right. And obviously stainless steel and Canthal the same way. So Paul, I hope that's helped answered your question. Craig, so far I got through 10 ml on 1 wick with the E-pipe 4-pod. Review soon. Takes forever to test. Well, I'm glad it takes forever to test, Craig. That means it's done its job. And the wick still looks fine. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, so it is. Yeah, it's a bit sort of wizardry, isn't it? How they do it, but it's it's good. Oh, thank you, Daniel. Yeah, for me that coil's pristine. I don't dare show you this one, but never mind. Get another month out of that. Absolutely. Amazingly clean. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, Mark says an impressive core stroke wick after 4 days. It really is, isn't it? And you can see the juice hopefully in there. It's still, the juice is still flowing well as well. Because just because it looks clean doesn't mean to say that it's it's flowing. But I don't know if you can see that on the camera. Let's try and hold that there. Can you see how? There you go. See how clear that juice is, look. It's near enough transparent. Adrian, how many ml or tank fills during those 4 days? I would still vape that coil. Yeah, well, I reckon I'm about halfway through, so I reckon it's had about 30 ml of juice in there, so I reckon that's pretty good. 30 ml? Have I really vaped that much? Seems a lot. I can't see through the bottle. I tried holding it up against the light, but I just couldn't see it. So dark, can't even hold a torch the other side of it. No, trying to hold it up. Cannot see. But when I think this is a... Yeah, do you know what? I bet that is nearly 30 ml, Bet it is. Could have got my scales out and weighed it. I think they're downstairs as well, otherwise I would. Yeah, but it's incredible from that point of view. Absolutely incredible. Did anyone tell Mark about those bubble glasses that Benny found? What's that all about then? Late night vape show? What did Benny find? Tell me more. Free the Mind. Alchemist covered coconut caramel hazelnut honey is one of my favourites. I've nearly 800 ml made up. Yeah, good company, Alchemist covered. He's local to me as well. Nice fella, Barry, and yeah, good company. He's been going a long while. No, Craig, no, not sodium bicarbonate, sodium percarbonate. I think they call another word for it is something bleach, but they also put it in fish ponds. If they want to clear the algae out of fish ponds, they'll put it in a fish pond, and it doesn't hurt the fish, so it's not going to hurt us, is it? If it doesn't kill a fish, it ain't going to hurt us. washing it in here. So yeah, not bicarbonate, percarbonate, PER carbonate. Look it up. Look it up. I think I got mine off. I think I got it off eBay actually, but it's really good stuff. You put a few of these like little balls in a bottom of a mug, add hot boiling water or very hot water, and whatever you put in, it then all starts fizzing and bubbling, and you just see all the crud come to the top, and it comes out when you lift out your deck. It comes out. You don't have to scrub. Nothing. It comes out absolutely pristine. It really does. Brilliant. I ain't buying no ultrasonic stuff. No, I haven't got any either. I got one. It's not worth showing. It's not a showpiece. Well, Mark, what's the steeping time like with net? Vape it straight away. Shake it and vape it. It's straight away. It's immediate. So you might want to wait a couple of days. But yeah, I've tried that, vaping it straight away. I think I made it in the evening and I tried it the next morning, and it was fine. Curly Chew. Quite incredible. Free the mind. That's why I love the Bishop RTAs. So easy to clean and wick. Yeah, they are. The Bishop. Kenny with 88 vapes, finest menthol every time I take a tank apart, wicks and coils, crystal clear. Well, it would be with menthol. He's laughing as well, but yeah, it would be. Albert, I would have to alter it quite a bit for 80 VG mix. Yeah, you would. Yeah, to be fair, you would. Yeah, the long fills. Yeah, we discussed that, Stuart. Yeah, so hopefully you heard what we said now. Craig, the Virginia tastes better and better as the wick gets more gunked, then boom, it's old socks. No hassle though, quick dry burn, water dip and re-wick. Yeah, you're right, Craig. It's weird, isn't it? It's like this, that's what I just said. I actually think it's tasting better as it goes along. Thank you, Daniel. You put a link in there, but I think Stuart was talking about the new one. I haven't actually tried the New York yet, or the Florence. So I deliberately haven't mixed these up. You can hear it. Look. I deliberately haven't mixed them up because I may want to show, do a quick review, like a YouTube video on how to mix them. I know I've just explained to you guys, and it is, it's dead easy, isn't it? But yeah, just want to do a review, so I've left one deliberately so I could. James, bit late, evening all. Evening, James. No worries about being late. Bill Bottoms, evening, Bill. Fresh unburnt backy. Baggy. We always call it backy, didn't we? Or backer. Kieran's busy cooking and Laurie's still settling in across the pond. Settling in across the pond, yeah. What's Mark put here? Mark Trickle. My problem is I love nets, but I can't for the life of me find a non-tobacco juice that I can vape for more than an hour. A non-tobacco juice. So you like your nets, but you can't find a non-tobacco juice that you can't vape for. I think I get you, Mark. It's funny, isn't it, how we change. When I first started vaping, I had raspberry and menthol mixed, and the menthol just gave me that throat hit I felt I was missing because I wasn't smoking. And I must have vaped that for a year and a half. And in the end, that menthol just gave me like indigestion, like burping all the time. So I went off that and went on to, all sorts. Then I tried custards, I tried some tobaccos at the time, I tried fruits, and I kind of settled on a fruit, and then I had I think it was Mike. Yeah, it was Mike MF suggested when we were making up our own flavours, the blackcurrant raspberry and lime, and I loved that because I haven't got a bottle here, I don't think. Or have I? Yes, I have. This one, blackcurrant raspberry and lime, and that lime just gives you that little kick that the menthol does, but in a far lesser degree. And that was, I like that. I vaped that for a long, long time. Still do every now and again. Now I have more, I think really pretty much on net tobacco every day now. Well, I am. If I do have some of that blackcurrant raspberry lime, it really pings that flavour at me because I haven't had it for so long. And whereas if I vape that all the time, I become accustomed to it. And it just, yes, I'm still enjoying it, but it's not, those raspberries aren't as punchy as they are if I leave it alone for a little while. I think that's what I'm trying to say. Hopefully that some of you can kind of relate to that. It's not exactly vapor's tongue, but it's a bit like that. Pulled and buy. I only vape nets. How much mLs will the concentrate make? Well, it depends what ratio you do it at. Pulled and buy. I do it at 7%, and that will make 150 mil. I think that's right. 150 mil. Yeah, if you make it at 5%, it'd be 200 mil. But I think 7% is about right. And for the, oh, I've got to get this right, otherwise Federico will brain me. Grand Reserva. I reckon that's 5%. So that would make you 200 mil, although it is a bit dearer. Moving on. Daniel's obsessed by rockets. He's got a rocket fixation. Daniel and I actually have got so much in common when we talk. Rockets is not one of those things. But there. Craig, what's this? Mark T. I'm pretty much the same. All day vape, only tobacco, and only other flavours I can vape. To Mark Trigwell, all day is strawberries and cream. I mix the taste, lots different flavours, but can ever vape them as an all day vape. A true RBA? No, Adrian. No. There isn't one. Paul, I mix the La Tabaccaria nets at 5%, and that's good for me. So that's 200 ml I get out of 10 ml concentrate. Yeah, there you go. I was right. Yeah, it was going by memory. Then Daniel, sorry, I had a text come through, just making sure it wasn't important. The nest was fantastic. It only fell down sales-wise because of them two so-called reviewers stateside. T ***** S. Don't know what you mean, Daniel. Don't know what you mean. Paul Marches Cray. I've got KBR S mod looking at AMU. Apologies. Right, okay. Good. Oh, that's good then. So you've already got one. Brilliant. That's the one I'd go for, Michael. What glass portion? What glass portion? I don't know quite what you mean, but if I think I'm right in what you're saying, have I got one here somewhere? A loose one. Loose. Borotank. That's what I'm looking for. No, I have had a bit of a clear up in here. Not as much as I need, but I've had a bit of one. No, I can't find one. On a Borotank, Michael, I don't want to teach you to suck eggs or talk down to you if you do know, and I'm assuming you know less than you do. The glass is part of that little Borotank, and you slide it down to fill it. so that it all you need to order, or is that what you mean? What borrow tank do you need to buy? If you look under, hang on, if actually tell me, Michael, if that is what you mean, just type in chat which borrow tank, and then I'll show you on the site probably the best one for you. Mark Triggle, I'll second the AMU and also the dope if you're into mouth to lung. Yeah, there you go. So Mark agrees with me. I just think they're two of the best I've tried, you know, and without spending a fortune as well. You know, they really are. Tony Little, hi Mark. Sausage men are smiling evening to everyone. Oh, Tony. Right, I know who this is now. Well, nice to see you, Tony, in chat. Tony's always been a follower of me and Naturevape. I've known Tony a little while now. I'll put his name back on there if I didn't the first time. And sausage is because he said he had sausage fingers and he needs something that he can build quite easily. So yeah, sausage fingers. Eden Tony, nice to see you in chat. Lawrence, Eden, how's the 4-pod line Virginia compared to the usual Virginia? Cheers. I'll let Craig put a chat in that. It's nice but different, I would say. Is probably, see if Craig can explain it. Michael, please. So was that to do with that? Let's come back to that in a minute. Percarbonate, okay, I'll research that one. Yeah, sodium percarbonate. Yeah, have a look. And yeah, it's not a lot. It comes in bags, you know. And you can use it for so much. It's like a what do they call it? Something bleach. Oxygen bleach, is it called? I think so. And bleach, you always think of bleach, think, oh, I'm not putting that in all my vaping gear, but it isn't like that. It really isn't. Careful, the links don't want the channel getting greened. Yeah. London, Florence, New York. Wonder what the profiles are. If you go on the La Tabaccaria website, you'll actually see them on there. They're on there already, so you'll probably get an idea what the flavours are from that. What goes around here, something else is sunk the mist. It wasn't the Bismarck, Daniel, that sunk the mist. Michael, I've got cold. Apologies, no problem with that. We all get colds and things. Right, I think you did mean that. So if you did, let me just go on and share this again. Go on here for you. The best one, I think, borrow tank, is the Ambition Mods one. It's quite inexpensive. I've got, there it is. Boom. That one there, the Ambition Mods borrow tank. So there's your slidey glass. And yeah, 10 quid for a borrow tank, and the glasses fit well. That's what I've got in mine. Yeah, cracking little borrow tank, and different colours as well if you fancy a change from the norm. So if that was what you were asking, Michael, hopefully that's answered your question. And I didn't realise for a little while, let's show you this if I can. Why didn't that come on? What's going on here? What's going on here? What's going on here? Oi, oi. Yeah, should have come on. It didn't. Let's force it on. There we go. I didn't realise for a little while, why is this so dim? That to fill it, you can actually slide that down in the mod. I was taking mine out to start with. So, but you can do it in the mod itself. So that was all I wanted to portray there. Now I've messed my chat up. Oh God, I've gone all the way to the beginning of chat. Let me scroll that down. Right to the beginning of the show. Right. Where were we? Here we are. I've got it. Right. Trying to do not the worst things I've voted. Hang on. Oh, Kenny, hang on. I just missed the Boris suggestion. What was... Oh, bugger off, Kenny. Watch the playback. It's Ambition Mods. Ambition Mods 1. Mike Haynes, evening to you. Mike, evening, Mark. Just finished for the day. Sorry, not a problem at all. Thanks for joining us. Craig, I've not tried the organic for Pod Virginia yet. It's in my basket though. Right, okay. I thought you had. Coil, evening to you. Adrian, AMU or dope RBAs? Yep. Yeah, I think they're both cracking. I really do. Thank you, Lee. Yep. The Ambition Borrowed are on his site. There, I've shown him where they are now. Messed all my chat up and everything I did. Where is Mike Haynes? He's here. No, Mark, not sausage fingers. Now, a few years ago, I put sausages in email to you, and it just stuck. Oh, did you? Oh, I knew it was something like that. I thought it was regarding a mod, and I thought you had sausage fingers. Oh well, I must have got that wrong. Sounded like a good story, though, didn't it? You were blocked. Coil? I don't think you were blocked. Don't think so. Kevin Smith, evening guys and gals, evening Kevin. Thank you, Daniel. Bung that in chat. Yeah, if you've enjoyed the show, good. Only 22 thumbs up. Well, there's only 10 people watching, so that's pretty good, isn't it? There's more than that. Who's watching? 53. God know that anyway. Do they come in pink or grey? I think there's a green one. Kenny, think so. They're on the, like I say, if you watch the playback, or just go on the site, have a look. Whatever's there, we've got white background dims the camera auto get. Ah, yes, Adrian. See, man of intelligence you are. It does, doesn't it? And I did that for my review, but it does seem, even down there on the table, seems a bit dark. I don't think I've got the light done that well either. Combo of the two, I think. Mark's getting with the politically correct. Still, Kenny still can't build that pulse bridge without the liquid seemingly just pouring straight down the airflow. Have I tried a pulse bridge? I don't think I have. So I can't really help you with that one. I won't go into that chat within chat. Sniffing panties, whatever next. Mark says the Ambition borrows top notch. Yeah, it really is. I mean, it's cheap as well, but the glass just fits and slides and don't drag that seal up and down like, you know, a lot of the earlier ones did. Kenny, you're on your own with that conversation. I was talking about glue the other day for different reasons. I won't go into that. All these or petrol campaigners gluing themselves, I think it was to do with. So years ago, they'd have unstuck them, wouldn't they? Stuck them back to a tree and then tar and feathered them. What happened to those times? Wait, what have I missed? Not a lot, not a lot. I'm a dot snob, Craig D. We ought to do our stocks, didn't we? Just have a look at Tony's. What's Tony put here? I've only ever vaped nets for ages. Must say, latter of our career. New to me, but excellent Virginia is on the sweeter side, but Great and Black Cavendish. I'm sitting here vaping in K-Fun X and Super 8. Yeah, I like the Black Cavendish as well. That one surprised me how much I did like it, Tony. It's really is good, isn't it? Oh, nearly at the bottom of chat anyway. Yeah, Mr. Mason is somewhat of an oracle within the vape world. He is everywhere. Well, I appreciate him being here because Adrian often has some good input. Right. It's that old time, isn't it? So I better put the disclaimer up. Just had a message that's quite amusing. Right, let's come on to here. And we'll go to portfolio. Now I can share my screen. Oh, hang on, not yet. Not yet. I've got to tell everyone I'm a buffoon. Don't listen to a word I say. Don't take this as financial advice. You will go broke if you listen to me. There you go. That's basically what that says. Right. Portfolio. I'm up £23.99p as we speak. So in a year where I think the Nasdaq is down something like 24% this year, so I'm quite pleased with that. I mean, it's been a poor year. I'm just pleased to still have green rather than red, really. Looking down the list, you can see for yourself, I don't scroll too quickly. National Grid I've been buying of late. They went right down. So they're up a little bit, 5.91%. A lot of these are silver miners, gold miners, uranium. Robin Hood, look at that, look, 16.1. That's Robin Hood's a bit like this app, but for America it's their biggest one, a bit like Trading 212 in this country. Heckler Mining, that's a silver miner. So yeah, all looking reasonably good. If I actually stop the page there, look, the whole lot is green. Everything's in profit. How lovely. Right, now it gets worse. As we go down, there's quite a bit of red. Some disastrously red, but, you know, hey-ho, you can't win them all. Ehang being the worst at the bottom there, look. 71% down. So that was always a bit of a punt. I did say at the time, that's a Chinese drone company. That was either going to be 71% up or 71% down. Unfortunately, it's the latter. But a lot of the ones further up were more educated and better stocks. So what did I buy today? Today. I can't remember. Let's have a look. Oh, I want that, do I? Activity. Right, for Expo, that's what I bought. And as you can see, even if I don't have a show, I do buy the shares still. Look. So SSE, I had to buy 15. I know I said £10 a week. I had to buy £15 worth because you have to buy them in one share. National Grid, I was okay. They were just under a tenner anyway, so that's just under the £10 to buy those shares, and I bought them 3 weeks on the trot. And today, Forexpo. So let's go to Forexpo on here, if we can find it. Why did I buy Forexpo? They're an iron ore company, I think. Here we are. Open up. So if we go over the maximum period of time, there's Forexpo. Look how that's come down. Look, 62%. So I thought it was worth a little punt. This is a mining firm selling iron ore pellets. There you go. Forexpo operating an open pit ore mine, processing and selling for the production of steel. Now they're in Ukraine, I think. And I'm guessing, or I'm hoping, that special military operation isn't going to go on forever. And these things have a habit of coming back again. So I just thought a little bit of support there for them. So we'll see how that one goes on. And that's basically where we sit. So quite pleased with that. It's not a lot, is it? £23.99 up. But it's better than the the kick up the whatnot. So there you go. Any questions on my shares? Any at all? Where are we? We're time to make a cover. Mark Triggle. I assume Mark's not interested in shares. To be fair, not everyone is. We had a chat in our little group about that, and for some people, the shares is a boring topic. But it's just something different for what? Not even 5 minutes. So, and if people, there are some that are going to enjoy that. So it's a variation. And what other vape reviewer is talking about it? No one. Something new. Mike Haynes, my stocks are down, even with one at 48% up. Well, one at 48% up is okay, but to what extent are they down, Mike? Not drastically, I wouldn't have thought. Hopefully not. The advantage of buying, even though this year the market has really dipped quite hard, the advantage of just buying an amount per week and regularly, you're buying a few highs, but you're buying the lows as well. So it should even up over time, and you should, because over time the market does increase, and there are dividends in there as well, not many. And for not much money, when you've only got a tenner on something, how much of a dividend can you have? But even 20 pence or whatever, it's 20 pence, isn't it? All accumulates, all gathers over time. Dr. Kenny Crumlins, right, okay, whatever. Time to make a cover, yeah, read that one. What else? Anyone else got anything to say, or are we? What's this? Peaches will make us a fortune in the summer. Just been to Poland to see some boys that are after some put in liquid or something. Right. Off to Poland to discuss sponsorship for scooter company. Right. Right. Okay. I don't know what they're going on about. A lot bit of steel will be needed for rebuild. Yeah, it will, Mike. Yeah. It's just, well, I watch the news. I don't know if you all feel this way. You feel you should watch the news so you know what's going on. And after you've watched it, you just feel depressed. It's horrendous, and that's one thing after another. One night there'll be some news with positive things in, but it just seems, just when you think there can't be any more, there is. It's terrible, terrible, terrible. But anyway, I'm digressing. But I think it's getting us all down. I do, to an extent. Tina, she's like, I don't know why you watch the news. You can't do anything about it. And she's right. The more I watch it, the more I think she is actually right. Stop watching it. Be a happier person. Bill Bottoms. I'm in the US. Have not played the market since Biden took over. No, well, to be fair, Bill, a lot of mine, if you notice them there, they're in commodities, silver and gold, a lot of them now. So hopefully, you never know. I don't think it's going to be a this time next year Rodney moment, but hopefully over time they'll be okay. Bill says I was playing the options daily, right? Yeah, that's options is another kettle of fish, but yeah, you obviously got a knowledge then, Bill. Mark, bless you, Mark, we admire the enthusiasm. Thank you, Mark. I'll carry on regardless. That's what I do. Daniel, as I said in the group, I for one am thrilled with it. Yeah, I think Daniel managed to get himself a TV or something, so he did quite well out of his. If you pick, it's like, call it glorified gambling. Perhaps it is. But if it is glorified gambling, doesn't it make you worry that your pensions are all in this? Someone else is gambling with your pension. But a lot of different ways you can look at it. Craig, I was just busting balls about shares, lol. 4-minute segment, no loss. No, you see, there's a couple of people in my group have made murmurings about having their own show on YouTube. And I for one, would definitely watch. I'd even come on as a guest. I would. So, love to see it. Loads of variation, that's what we need. Kenny says he don't watch the news, he just makes up his own. Mark, yeah, you're right, Mark. Mental health in this country is at an all-time low. Yeah, it is. It must be years since I saw a positive news item from Adrian. Yep, I know. It's just there used to be, didn't there? There'd be, at least at the end of the news, there'd be something to smile about, but it's just awful, followed by awful, followed by more awful. Here Liz Truss will be looking for investors. Might be worth considering. Yeah, I don't think I'll be going there, Tony. Don't think I'll be going there. Right, okay. Well, anyone else got anything that they would like to ask while I have a drink? Any question anyone's got? Yeah, there you go. Mike Haynes said that he would subscribe. Yeah, Craig was one of. Who was the other one, Craig? You and who was it? I can't remember now. Oh, I will just touch on this, which just jogged my. I'll just show my shirt off again. Look at that. Latter Baccaria, posh new shirt. Oh. Yeah, just touching on something that I'll do this show when I can. Mum, bless her, she really is getting worse and worse. She's 90 and her dementia is getting so bad now and her falling over. I'm going over there 3 times a week, I would say, to go and pick her up off the floor. Was it last week or the week before, with ambulances coming, so she couldn't. Every time I touched her, she screamed in pain. So I thought, I'm not lifting her. And it's terrible for her. It's also draining, and I mean this in the nicest way, for me. Dementia is something that's really hard to cope with. She forgets who I am, and it's hard. So with that to do and all the other things I have to do, sometimes I can't. I've left here at midnight, gone to pick her up off the floor, got back here at 2 a.m. It's tiring. So I'll do the show when I can, but if I don't have a show like last week, I was going to last week, and I thought I just can't. And I was in a place where I thought, if I do a show last week, I'm going to be the worst host of a show you've ever seen, because I was feeling a bit down, a bit low. And I thought, I can't put a smile. It's not like me. I can't put this smiley face on here if I'm not feeling smiley. So I would rather just not do it. And you think, God, what's wrong with him tonight? Miserable bastard. So anyway, so that's just to explain it. If I don't do the show every 2 weeks, don't think it's because I'm not interested or I'm bored or anything like that. That's what it is, and hopefully you all understand. Mike, the same with my father-in-law. It's hard on all the folk around her. Yeah, it is. It's hard on everyone. You know, it really is. I got cameras in there so I can see if she's fallen and stuff like that. Wishing your mum the best. Actually worried about her last week when you can't. Yeah, I know. It wasn't really. I think it was last week. It wasn't so much her. It's just, you know, it's me. I was feeling a bit down, so I thought, oh, I can't inflict that on you all. Family comes first. When you got life, forget about it. Yep, I know it does. But you know, I sometimes it goes the other way. I think, oh, I feel a bit. Do I want to do the show tonight? I feel a bit down, a bit grumpy, whatever. I do the show and I think, I'm really glad I did that. I feel better now. I feel, you know, and it can have that effect on me as well as hopefully cheering you guys, your week up a little bit. Think, no, it's all right. Past an hour and a half, didn't it? It's a bit of fun, bit of a chat. So hopefully it benefits both sides, me and you, when we do it. Craig, me, Kenny, and Charlie will fill in the gaps. Yeah, that's it. I'll send you the link. You come along, do it for me. So looking forward to this new show starting. That'll be good. That'll be great. Thanks, Murray. Yeah, I'm sure everyone does understand. I just wanted to tell everyone, you know, where we were. Yeah, thank you, Mark. Yeah, I'd rather as well. There's nothing to be gained by me being grumpy. Trouble is, you have trigger points as well, don't you? That if you're in a foul one and someone says the wrong thing, you can overreact. Can happen. Not that it happens on this show. It doesn't happen, but you know what I'm saying. Do this. There's the word, Coil. You've got it exactly. Let's put it on there. Do the show for enjoyment. Yeah, not necessary. Not necessity. We all here to see, etc. Do what's best. We can amuse Craig with lollipops and sweeties. Not a problem. Thank you, Coil. Right, and Kenny, I'll teach. But yeah, you teach him how to mix, Kenny. We'll have your channel closed down in a week. Do it, Craig. Do it. So more will be said about that, and if they do have the show, I'll share on here, you know, where it is, where they can go and see it. I think they were serious about doing it, but it'd be quite nice because Craig's knowledgeable, and you know, it'd be nice to see.
I'm not sure I understand.
Really, Siri? Was that necessary? Forgot to take the watch off tonight, guys. Yeah, I heard it can be quite vexing. Yeah. Daniel, thank you, Mark, for another great show. Thank you for Spanner. Lynn, yep. Thanks to the chat for lots of friendly questions. Yep. Okay. Thank you, Daniel. It's good to talk. Exactly right. Yep. Yeah, it's good to talk. Yeah, it is. It is. Problem shared and all that. So I think that's it. Actually, I will just shall I? Are you interested? This week, I'll just tell you what, because we've got a couple of minutes left. This week, what I've had to do is there was a car hail damaged in France, and if my eyes look tired, and that's why my hands look, the skin is all dry on the tips. It's the alcohol I use to release the glue that I use. That I had this car with hail, and I've just, after 2.5 days, I've just finished one side. Anyone want to see the side that I've finished? If you're not interested, I won't show you. Just put yes if you are, no if you're not. And that will see us to the end of the show. I'll take ta-ta, Mark, as a no. Oh dear, spit it out, man. Yes, I spat it out. I did. No one's answering. Yes or no? Yes from Mark. Right, that'll do. There's nothing really to see because hopefully, as you'll see, the dents are all gone. Right, let's have a look. I just took a video after I finished tonight, but it is it's very draining on the eyes. Right, let's pause that. It's only on the mobile, but you'll get the idea. And you can see it, headlights out. This is a one-year-old Porsche, this was. Headlights out, door cards out. Not that helped because it was all boxed in. There we go. All that side splattered in hail. And hopefully, as you can see, the bonnet has been repainted, and the bonnet and boot has been repainted because that shows absolutely everything. Tail lights out as well. There you go. Bosh. So yeah, that's what I've been up to. Rigged. Bloody rigged. These eyes, mate, make it look rigged. Hail is that happened in France. They had two cars. One was a Porsche, 1-year-old Porsche, and one was a 4-year-old BMW. And they both sat side by side, the cars. The BMW was written off, and because of the Porsche was newer, that one's being repaired. But yeah, we don't really get hail like that in this country. We have done, but it's rare. But abroad they get it quite a lot. Tony, yes, but didn't hear what you were talking about, to be honest. Few yeses in there. So hopefully, I mean, it's just a by the by. So impressive work. Yeah. Yeah, it's not going to be cheap. Not going to be cheap, I suppose. That's an insurance company that's been done for. Yeah, I'm going to have it sign written, Kenny, down the side there. The boy racer. It's not my car. I'm not the boy racer. My knees are suffering because it's so low to the floor. But anyway, right. That'll do. We've virtually had our hour and a half. I hope it's just been a jovial hour and a half, and we had some nice comments as always in chat. I'll get these on the site when I can with a description of what the flavours are, Florence and everything. And I did want to ask a question about. I'll save that. It's only e-liquid related, so I'll save that for the next show. I'll remember and do it the next time. So yeah, until next time. Hopefully it'll be in a fortnight. But like I say, if you just bear with me at the minute, because Mum is struggling. That's the only way to put it. So yeah, until next time. Thanks for watching. Take care. Stay safe. Apparently this whole vid is on the rise again, as if we needed more. Stay safe, enjoy your vaping, and I hope you enjoyed tonight. Take care, one and all. Bye for now.